So, hi YouTube. I can't wait to share with y'all this morning. I really can't wait to share with you guys this morning. So, hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Natural. I am the face behind No Kukai Tribe 2011. So anyway, you will see that I changed the name of my channel to my business name. Hold on for a minute. Let me cut the fan on for this one, because y'all ain't gonna believe this. So, yes, I need the fan on. I don't know what part of the world you guys are in, but I'm on the lovely island of Grenada. I'm a dual citizen. So, Delaware. Greetings, and the island of Grenada, greetings. Anyway, I want to get straight to it. I got my nice ginger this morning. Now, of course, it's Corona time, and we're all trying to stay in a positive mood, right? So, last week, I went to withdraw some money out of the ATM. And my money is still linked to America, to Delaware. I just chose not to switch anything over, dual citizen or no dual citizen. I just chose to keep my money where it is. And once it gets here, it's worth a little more, blah, blah, blah. So last week, I went to withdraw some money to get some food, because here on the island of Grenada, we can only go out. We can only go out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the food shopping. Anything after that, you'll have problems with the police. They'll arrest you. You got to wear a mask and all this stuff, these safety precautions that they're taking due to this corona. So people kind of value their days out. So I go out last week. They wouldn't let me withdraw money. Thank the universe I had $200 on me. Something said, the spirit said, take them $200 with you that I try to keep in my place in case something happened, because I'm a single woman. I'm on an island by myself. I got to take care of myself. You know, me and God, just me and God alone. So anyway, I get to supermarket, ATM. They won't let me draw. I spend the $200. My taxi driver says, Natural, it's okay. You can pay me when you see me. You know, I'm grateful to have people like that in my life. Surely foreign in another country. So, he drops me off, and I don't worry about it. So I go this week to get food, which was 2 days ago, and the ATM snatched my card. Now, all my funds are on this card. All my funds. Stimulus, student loan, money that I make through No Kukai Tribe, which has been cut since the corona business and the quarantine and the ships were turned around, and I can't ship out to customers that do want to order because our post office was down. Now it's open, but no planes are flying for me to ship. So I'm in a dilemma, and I'm real careful with my money, because I've been with my banking institution for over 20 something years. When I first got clean, which is 22, maybe 23 years later. So I call them. Well, before I even get home, I'm messed up. I'm telling the taxi driver, he's saying it's okay. I asked him to take me to my sister. I have a sister. I consider her a sister on this island. I'm telling you, she has taken the place of my real sisters. I went to her and said, Karen, can I please help me? I'm not too big to ask for help. Before I could get 2 words out, she said, Natural, here's $200. And I broke down crying, because it's an emotion that I go through when people love me and help me in such a way. I get emotional. I do. I've helped millions of people throughout my lifetime, but it's something about when it's time for people to help me. Ooh. So, this ginger's nice and strong. So anyway, Karen gives it to me. I get what I need, and I take my behind home. I get on the computer and I start calling my bank, and we're into all day yesterday was on the phone with them. And I had to finally figure out a way. It was making it look like I ain't have no option. They said you can go to Western Union. The first guy, John, said you can go to Western Union, send your money over to you, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, what? I said, wait a minute, are you going to wire me some money? And I go with the number because he said, no, just give them your account number and they'll confirm it to your account. I was like, that don't make sense, but I'm going to do what John says because he's the Dover Federal Credit Union representative. Yes, I'm calling out names. So, Dover Federal Credit Union, I get there to Western Union. And they said, what? And I said, you know what, ma'am? That's the same thing I said to him when he was telling me, what? Because I thought there was some new policy in place that I hadn't heard of. Because I'm a little on the old-fashioned side. I'd rather stay there, too. So, after waiting in that long line, total knee replacement, sunshine, and get up there, Western Union was like, what are you talking about? You know, I don't really stand in a long line because I had a total knee replacement, so I always go to security, and they let me up front, which is a beautiful thing. So, get on the phone immediately. I had burnt out $50 worth of credit. That's all I had. Over here, you have to buy credit. Trying to talk to America, and I knew better, but I was just so distraught. So now I had no access to no money, no credit on my phone. I'm walking around the island, and I'm beginning to feel like a homeless person with nowhere to go. That's the feeling that I had. So I bring my behind home, and I get on my computer, and I call America the way that I should have. Boy, I've been on that phone for 2 days. They couldn't help me. So I had to figure out how on my own. And in between all of this, see, I'm telling y'all and skipping over little parts. I'm skipping over the fact that tears are flowing down my face. That I'm angry, but I'm trying to disseminate that anger because I'm clear that worry and stress breaks down the immune system. And this is not a time in these days and times where we got something going on in the world that's clearly attacking our immune system. So anger, worry, and strife will break it down alone. You don't need corona, and that'll shut you down. So I'm serious about taking care of my body, what I'm putting in my body. That comes first. So I had to breathe. Yesterday, I took the longest walk ever in my entire life. And yesterday wasn't a day to go out. And I live right by, I'm in the village of St. Paul on the island. So I'm at St. Paul Police Station. So I had walked up and walked out, and they were on the balcony looking at me like, where the hell is she going? There's nobody's on the street. That long walk I took, I seen one car traveling the road, which was probably a police officer. We could go out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yesterday, people, was Tuesday. It happened Monday. I was trying to make everything happen before today, Wednesday, so I could possibly get back to the bank. They give me back my debit card, but now they have everything locked down. The old card, the new card. Oh, I didn't tell y'all what happened. Okay, so I respect their security measures. It's the only reason I've stayed with Dover Federal Credit Union for so long, because of their security measures. So what happened was somebody had gained access to numbers in this world. You know how people are. And it was between 7-Elevens and Wawa's. So they told me, all the banks and credit unions got a massive email that said somebody gained access. They don't want them to be able to use our numbers now. They don't want the culprits to be able to use our numbers later down the line. So they just canceled out everybody's debit cards and issued out new cards. Well, my address is in America, my sister's house in Newcastle. So that's where the new debit card is. So I called them, explained my situation. They said, okay, Natural, so since you in the islands, and I always email them and let them know that I'm traveling. If I go live in South Africa 2 years, I'll say that's where I'm going to be. If I go live in Grenada forever, indefinite, I'll say this is where I'm going to be. Because I'm a dual citizen, I emailed them. So I thought that should have been a courtesy call to me. Now I know they ain't had no time to courtesy call all their members who, I ain't the only one got emails, blah, blah, blah. But I felt like they should have worked something out with me. And so they did say, well, Natural, your situation's a little different. So we're going to just lock out that new card and leave this card the hell alone. I said, wow, that makes so much sense. And somehow both the cards got locked out. Somehow both of the cards got locked out, y'all. Both of the freaking cards got locked out. So I'm in a country, no access to no money, no food, credit. I mean, my girlfriend Karen, my sister, has given me $200. But I'm saying, when you somewhere and it's your freaking money and you don't have access to it, nobody seems like they're trying to help you. I've been a member over 20 plus years. So that's the gist of it. Please comment, share, and subscribe. Ask any questions, because I did kind of go through it. Yesterday was so strenuous and so stressful and so painful. So at the end of the day, I was looking like this. Because when you wore out from a thing, and you know you gotta, on that walk I was, with my mask on, of course. I had to pull to the side. Because I'm finding myself have to do it all over again. Breathe. So let me tell you what I learned about myself and my life. When I was 13, my mother took me to my real father. And the reason why I have so much respect for the two fathers, I have two wonderful fathers in my life. Some people don't get one, and I respect both of them to the utmost. Edmund Shepard and Ed Grant. Awesome men. So I've had awesome men in my life. So my real father, 13, I didn't have a lot of time with him because at 21, maybe a couple years after high school, he passed away. And I always wondered, what did I learn from him? What did I get from him? Besides, he was a good man. He was a hard worker. That's what he used to say to me. And I couldn't understand back then. He used to say, daughter, don't ever deal with and trust banks or credit unions, no institutions. And I used to say, what? What are you talking about? I used to say, oh, my father's crazy. He used to keep all his money in a drawer, in a sock. And he had lots of money. He worked hard. I mean, thousands of dollars in his sock, in his drawer. When I came into his life, he bought a house. He did everything that a father should have done. He would let me bring my friends on the weekend, give me allowance, blah, blah, blah. He said, do not ever. And I used to say, this man is crazy keeping all this money. When he would give me my allowance every weekend, he'd go and unravel one of the socks. He had about a dozen socks, and they were stuffed. And he said, I said, what do you mean? Don't you mean, we were always taught you got to keep your money in a bank and a credit union, da-da-da. And I said, okay, I'll let him live his world, I'll live mine. He said, if something ever happened in this world, what do you think is going to happen to your money? We're going to lock it down. For whatever reason. Guess what? Long story short, people, and this is to us. When this is over, when I gain access to my money, which is supposed to be around Friday, I had to figure out how to go into my account, wire the money to a friend that I trust, a sister friend, and then she go Western Union to me. We got the receipts saying I sent it to her, and I can only do 500 at a time, and da-da-da. So she gonna try to get that to me. She said, Natural, let's do this first, because we don't want your money to be out there in cyberspace, which is already freaking is. My father used to say, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to lock it down. Well, guess what? I broke down in tears because of what he taught me. And guess what? I'm going to live by it. When Natural dies, when I gain access to my money, I will never deal with another banking or credit union institution in my life. I will go around it. I have a Cash App card. I will use that Cash App card, which I've already ordered for my business, because I accept a lot of debit and credit cards. So I'll still be able to swipe, but it will go to, oh, that will be another bank. Oh. I will figure it out. But I will not. Or if I do, I'll be pulling the money off instantly. Instantly. I will never let a big amount. I will not be dealing with them on the level that I was dealing with them ever. when I die, if I die before you, I'm telling you, it may not be a lot. I'm not rich. I don't have a whole lot of money. It may seem like it because I've had an opportunity to live around the world, but it's the way God ordained my life. It has nothing to do with me. If it's $2 or $200 or $2,000, you won't find it in the bank. You know, when people die, the first thing people want to do is go close their accounts and see what they have. You want, guess what? The few people that are in my life, they will know either it's taped to the back of something, either it's at the root or bark of a tree of something, or it's somewhere. It will not be in your banking institution, Dover Federal Credit Union, and nobody else. So all I'm saying is I'm done, and I've been a member over 22 years. I'm done. No banking. And guess what else I learned? Wherever I am, that's where my money need to be. If I'm living in Grenada, then that's where it need to be. Sorry, America, you get no more mine unless the universe forces me to go back and live in America full time, which I hope and pray never happens. Thank you, God. I'm going now. I love you, YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, or subscribe. Let me say that. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Until next time, and please comment below. Please comment below. Thanks, love, and respect.